Hey guys, and welcome back to your phonics video. You just watched part 1 of letter Y, and we know that Y makes the Y sound as in the picture yarn. So we practiced writing some words, and now we are going to practice writing some sentences. So go ahead and locate that whiteboard marker and eraser and be ready to pound, tap, and write some Y sentences, okay? The first sentence that we are going to write is that yam jam? Okay, and so I like to really emphasize that S sound in some of these words because sometimes it's hard to hear that. All right, our first word is, actually, let's pound it. Ready? Is that yam jam? Let's tap it. Is that yam jam? All right, so remember, when we're doing these videos, we're not just watching Miss Gallen. We are actively participating with our marker in our hand, our whiteboard. If you need supplies, you need to let your teacher know, okay? All right, the first word is, which is a red word spelled I-S. Make sure that I is uppercase because it is the first letter in our sentence. Is that is T-H. Is that yam? We know is Y. Is A. M. Is that yam jam? M. And I know that this is a question, so I'm going to put a question mark. All right, look at my sentence and make sure it matches yours. Is that yam jam? And there is our Y in that word yam. All right, very good. Go ahead, erase that. Let's try another sentence. Okay, this sentence is, did she get wet yet? Woo, we got 3 words that rhyme there. Ready? Let's pound it. Did she get wet yet? Let's tap it. Did she get wet yet? 5 words. These last 3 are going to be rhyming words, so let's see if we can get it. Did. Did. And make sure that D is uppercase because it's the first letter in that sentence. Did she is a red word that we know is spelled S-H-E. Did she get wet? Did she get wet yet? And they're asking a question, so I need a question mark. Let's look real quick. What are our 3 rhyming words? Get, wet, and yet are our 3 rhyming words, and we see this this Y here in the word yet. Make sure your sentence matches mine. Go ahead and erase it. And I'm going to let you try a sentence on your own. The sentence that you are going to do is, I want to pet the yak. I want to pet the yak. That is 6 words. Let's pound it. Ready? I want to pet the yak. Let's tap it. I want to pet the yak. 6 words. Go ahead and pause the video and you write the sentence. I want, which want we know is a red word. I want to is a red word. Pet, the is a red word. Yak. Yak. Before you look at mine, make sure you have an uppercase letter, finger spaces, end mark. And make sure that your 3 red words, want, to, and the, are all spelled correctly. All right, if you need to pause the video, go ahead and do that. I'm about to reveal it. All right. I want to pet the yak. And we see that Y here in the word yak. Okay? Very good job. We see my uppercase letter, we see my finger spaces, and we see my end mark. Very good job. You may erase that, and we are going to move on to learning our new red word. So you need to locate your bumpy pad, your red crayon, a pencil, and your red word paper. Remember, if you need supplies, you need to let your teacher know because you are actively participating in this every single time you watch. Miss Scallon, I kind of know letters. I kind of know some sounds. Thank goodness. Okay? But you're learning it. So you need to be doing this with me, okay? All right. I got my red word paper. And remember, I'm going to use a marker, but you're going to use a crayon. I'm just going to use this marker so that you can see it better. Our word is have. Like, have you gone to the store? Have you seen Spider-Man? I have a cat. I have a dolphin. I have a pet moose. I do not have a pet moose. All right. So I want you to look at an adult, look at somebody in your room, and give them a sentence with the word have. I have a penguin. I have a blue bike. I have a skateboard that sometimes doesn't work. All right. Look down here as I write the word have on my paper. You're just going to watch me for a second so you can see how these letters look on your red word paper. So if you look, that H touches that hat line, and the AVE does not go above the belt line. So when you write your word have, you need to make sure it looks like Miss Scallon's. Put your red word paper on top of your bumpy pad, and we are going to start writing it. Remember, as you write each letter, you say it out loud. You underline it to say the whole word. We're doing it 3 times. Ready? Go. H, A, V, E, have. Very good. Again. H, A, V, E, have. Very good. One more time. H, A, V, E, have. Have you written this word 3 times? I hope you have. Bumpy pad removed. Now keep your crayon and we're going to write this word 3 times on the numbers 1, 2, and 3. Miss Scallon can't write backwards, so I'm flipping it over. Ready? Let's go. H, A, V, E, have. Number 2. H, A, V, E, have. Very good. Number 3. H, A, V, E, have. Bingo. You should have on your paper 4 times, but guess what? You wrote it 6 because we wrote over that big one. Flip it over. Using a pencil, write the red word from memory. Get your pencil out and write that red word from memory. If you wrote H-A-V-E, you're right on track. Alrighty. Keep that pencil out. We're going to write our sentences. First sentence. Do I have a tan leg? Let's pound it. Ready, go. Do I have a tan leg? Let's tap. Do I have a tan leg? That is 6 words, okay? I'm actually going to write mine on the whiteboard because my marker bled through, but you're writing yours onto number 1. The first word is do, which is a red word, and that first D should be uppercase. Do I, which we know is another red word. Do I have? That is our word, have, for today, H-A-V-E, have, which we know is A, which is a red word, tan, an leg. O-e-g, leg. And this is a question, so I know I need a question mark. Look at your number 1. Does it match mine? Do I have, there's our red word, a tan leg? I got my finger spaces, I got my neat handwriting, I got my red word, and I got my end mark. Very good. Let's do one more sentence. Last sentence for the day. Pam can have the fig. Ready? Pam can have the fig. Let's tap it. Pam can have the fig. 5 words. This one is going next to number 2. Pam. Am. We know that P needs to be uppercase because it's the first letter in our word or in our sentence. Pam can, finger space, k, and have, that is our red word for today, H-A-V-E. Have the, we know that one, T-H-E. Fig. I-G. Fig, and I got my end mark there. Let's look at our sentence. Pam can have the fig. And there's our word have. That is our red word spelled H-A-V-E. Check mine, make sure it matches yours, and then you can go ahead and erase it. Now today, let's do a review. We learned about why. Why makes the y sound as in yarn. Throw you some yarn. Reel it back in. Yak. All right. And then we learned about the red word have. Like I have a penguin. I have brown hair. Okay. Thank you guys for joining, and I'll see you guys next time.